Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a new parent, you know the struggle is real when it comes to getting your little one to sleep. You've probably tried everything, from singing every lullaby you know to driving around the block at 3 a.m. Trust me, I've been there. But today, I'm sharing some game-changing baby sleep hacks that actually work. These are the tips and tricks that helped me and countless other parents finally get some much-needed rest. So if you're feeling exhausted, stick around because this video is for you. First up, let's talk about the environment. Creating a sleep-friendly space is crucial. Think of it as building a little sleep sanctuary for your baby. You want the room to be dark, and I mean really dark, like a cave. Blackout curtains are your best friend here. They signal to your baby's brain that it's time to rest, even if it's still light outside for a nap. Next, consider white noise. The womb isn't a silent place. It's full of whooshing sounds. A white noise machine can replicate that comforting environment and drown out disruptive household noises like the doorbell or a barking dog. You don't need a fancy machine. A simple app or even a fan can do the trick. Lastly, keep the temperature cool, but comfortable. A room that's too hot or too cold can make it hard for anyone to sleep, especially a baby. Experts often recommend a temperature between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. Now, let's get into the power of routine. Babies thrive on predictability. A consistent bedtime routine is like a gentle heads up that sleep is coming. This doesn't have to be complicated or long. It could be as simple as a warm bath, followed by putting on pajamas, reading a short book, and then a final cuddle and song before you lay them down. The key is to do the same sequence of events in the same order every single night. This repetition becomes a powerful sleep cue. Over time, your baby will start to get drowsy as soon as the routine begins because their body knows what to expect. Consistency is everything here. Try to start the routine at the same time each evening to help regulate their internal body clock. Okay, let's talk about a technique that was a total lifesaver for me, swaddling. For newborns, swaddling can be magical. Remember how they were all snug and secure in the womb. A swaddle recreates that feeling of being held and contained. It can also prevent their startle reflex, when their arms suddenly flail out, from waking them up. It helps them feel safe and calm, which makes it much easier for them to drift off to sleep. There are many types of swaddles, from traditional blankets to modern sleep sacks with Velcro. Find what works best for you and your baby. Just make sure it is snug, but not too tight around the hips to allow for healthy hip development. Once your baby starts showing signs of rolling over, it's time to transition out of the swaddle for safety. Another huge factor is understanding your baby's sleep cues. This is like learning their secret language. Instead of waiting until your baby is overtired and screaming, you want to catch them when they're just starting to feel sleepy. Look for signs like yawning, rubbing their eyes, pulling on their ears, or getting that far away, glazed-over look. When you see these cues, it's the perfect time to start your wind-down routine and get them to their crib. An overtired baby is often a wired baby, making it 10 times harder for them to settle down. Paying close attention to their wake windows, the amount of time they can comfortably stay awake between naps, is also a game changer. For a newborn, this might only be 45 to 60 minutes, while an older baby might be able to go for a few hours. Finally, remember to be patient and kind to yourself. You're doing an amazing job. There will be good nights and bad nights, and that's completely normal. What works one week might not work the next as your baby goes through growth spurts or developmental leaps. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what suits your family. And most importantly, if you're feeling overwhelmed, please reach out for help. Talk to your partner, a friend, a family member, or a healthcare professional. You don't have to go through this alone. I hope these hacks help you and your little one get some more peaceful sleep. Which of these tips are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have a sleep hack that has worked wonders for you, please share it with our community. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more parenting tips. Sweet dreams!